Women's steeplechase final, 15 athletes on the line, and it is an incredibly high caliber field. Amy Pratt of Great Britain is in there. Personal best of 9:25. That was in Huelva, Spain, a couple of months back. She is the UK champion from 2020. Abebe, Mekides Abebe of Ethiopia, just 21 years old. She's a 902 performer at her best. She was fourth in the Olympic Games last year. There is Geruto, Nora Geruto, the world number 2, winner in Prefontaine here in the season's best. Back on the 28th of May, she's the third quickest athlete in history, is Geruto. Running for Kazakhstan, the former Kenyan Klauser, twice the European champion in 2016 and 2018. She's the reigning European champion. Yavi of Bahrain, also a former Kenyan, world number 1, second in Prefontaine here a few weeks back, and then she won in Paris in 8:56. Yavi, she is the fourth fastest in history. Courtney Frerichs, the American record holder, the Olympic silver medalist from last year. She's run 8:57, the fastest ever non-African. Perez Chemutai, the Olympic champion from Tokyo, in those colours of Uganda. 9th fastest in history, Chemutai. Who will take this one out? Will it be fast? The world number 5, Workut Getachew of Ethiopia, is out there. So is Chespol. Look out for Chespol, world under 20 champion twice. Geiger of Albania, European championship, silver medalist back in 2016. Courtney Wayman of the USA was the second of their championships in a lifetime best of 9:12 4 weeks ago. And there is Emma Coburn, ever popular, the world champion in London 2017. 10th fastest in history and the champion for the USA this year. Alice Finot, the European indoor silver medalist over 3,000 last year. Good flat speed from her. Second in Stockholm with her personal best just 3 weeks ago. Marwa Bouzayani of Tunisia is out there as well. The Francophone Games bronze medalist a couple of years back. And Marusa Mishmash Zrimšek of Slovenia. 6th in Tokyo last year at the Olympic Games. It's a super loaded field, this one. I can tell you that the 5 fastest in the world this year are here. And 6 of the all-time top 10. It is going to be quick. It is going to be fierce. Who will take it out? I really do hope it's not going to be a slow, meandering affair. I don't think it will be. I think the Americans will want it to be kept at a healthy pace. Geruto to the fore early on. The third quickest athlete in history. She's got great flat ability too. She's run 8:33 for 3,000 without the barriers in the way. She moves to the front, and Yavi of Bahrain, both of them former Kenyans, in first and second. In third place there, Abebe, the youngster, moving down the outside, is the Ugandan Chemutai. There, 14 is Marwa Bouzayani of Tunisia. She's a 9:23 athlete.
Yavi looks so impressive, winning in Paris. It was one of the fastest times ever, 4th fastest all time. She largely ran that race on her own, but Geruto rarely has company. She blasted through her heats and 2:58 opening kilometre. And I thought, well, that's very impressive, Geruto, but what if you ran too hard, if you've left too much out there? Nora Geruto didn't even get to go to Tokyo. Her allegiance wasn't sorted out in time, but she was still the number 1 on season's times last year. Stumble there through the water jump for a couple of the Americans. They're moving at a really decent clip, and it's great to see Emma Coburn commit to this pace. This is what she did in her very best years. She just go, right, whatever you can do, I'm going to try and run with you.
Well, Abebe and Chespol in the wake of this very quick pace that Geruto is laying down. Maybe she's thought, let's go route 1, let's make it quick. She's run 8:57 this year. She's world number 2 behind Winifred Yavi. Geiger is struggling to go with this tempo. So is Mizmas Rimšek of Slovenia. Vino of France knows she cannot run at this sub-9 minute tempo. We'll bring you the 1 kilometre split as soon as we can, but I'm sure it's going to be under 3 minutes. Coburn, well, she has come within a whisker of breaking 9 minutes on so many occasions. I'd love to see her here get under 9 minutes and get amongst the medals. She's a super racer, Emma Coburn, great technician. Geruto and Yavi, Coburn in third. On the outside there is Uganda's Peros Chemutai, the Olympic champion. Also up there in the top 5 or 6, Worko Getachew, the world number 5 this year. She's run 9:07. That was here in Eugene at the Prefontaine meeting just, some 7 weeks or so ago. It is super quick, and they're all having to go with it. You can't throw in the towel early on. Waiting for that 1 kilometre split to come through, but it will be quick. Anything under 3 minutes will be super fast. There it is, 2:57.27. Not world record pace, but it's quick enough to be the quickest time in the world this year if they maintain it.
And what goes through your mind when you see that 2:57? It's lightning quick. Loving the commitment to the pace here from Emma Coburn and the Olympic champion Peros Chemutai. They haven't quite run the times of Yavi and Cheruto so far this season, but they're absolutely going for it here in this women's steeplechase final. But a lot of the big hitters have managed to keep themselves in contention. Wayman, Fredericks knows how to pick up medals on this stage, so there could be some fast finishers coming from the field behind. The likes of Geiger as well. You look at Geiger Kraus, a pair of bronze medals over the years at this World Championship stage. If Louisa Geiger has paced this right, the Albanian could have another European medal. But the pace is super hot at the front.
It is indeed, and gaps just beginning to appear. Geruto, Yavi, Coburn. Also up there, Chemutai in the 4th place in that yellow vest of Uganda. So proudly sported by their athletes in the distance finals. They already have a gold from the men's 10,000 metres final, remember. They go through with 4 laps to run, and I don't think there's been much let up in the pace. This group of 7 beginning to get away. Coburn it is, the one American that's gone with it. Fredericks at the moment unable to go with it. She's trying to get on the back of that 7 up in front. But Geruto here is not holding back any punches at all. The 2nd fastest in the world this year. She's a serial winner on the Diamond League circuit away from championships. And at the moment, she is asking all the questions. Although, as I say that, moving up alongside her is the Bahraini Yavi. Former Kenyan, 4th in 2019, 8th in 2017. She's tasted the bitterness of defeat and been close to the medals as Winifred Mutila Yavi of Bahrain. The world number 1 this year, as Hannah said, with that fantastic run. She made it look easy, running 8:56 in Paris back on the 18th of June. What's some 4 weeks ago, and the gap's now beginning to grow, and Coburn is struggling. She's back in 6th place.
This couldn't be any more different than the men's race. That was such a slow, meandering affair. I want to say these women have gone through these first few laps faster than the men did. The men obviously 10 on the heat, and they finished really quickly. But Yavi and Geruto are head and shoulders above the rest of the field on paper, some 6 and 7 seconds faster than everyone else. So this is a good tactic from Geruto and Yavi to try and burn off everybody else, and they've nearly managed it. Just Ethiopia's Getachew for company. Ethiopia have never had a champion in this women's steeplechase. Getachew looking full of running. They're coming up to 2 kilometres now.
Well, the championship record, mark your card, 8:57.84 by Beatrice Chepkoech, the world record holder. She did that in Doha 3 years ago. Geruto, the tactic seems to be working. She's burning them off. 2K coming up for her. And the time at 2K, just waiting for it to come through. And it's 5:58 at 2K. And we're down to 4, very nearly 3. Yavi in 2nd, the world number 1. Getachew in 3rd place. Geruto continues to press on the accelerator. She's got daylight. If she knew she'd got those 3 or 4 metres, she'd redouble her efforts. 2 laps to run. And Geruto clears that one nicely. She's got a good hurdling technique. More traditional hurdling technique has Geruto. Nora Geruto of Kazakhstan. Her last race, a win in Kazakhstan in Almaty, the capital, 9:16 she ran there. That was a solo run. This is a solo run as well because she's been in the front since the get-go. Geruto of Kazakhstan, Yavi of Bahrain, Getachew of Ethiopia, and a baby of Ethiopia back in 4th place, trying desperately to get back to them. She was 4th in Tokyo. She won't want to be 4th again.
Kina Zabibe has put in a massive effort over the final 400 metres. Of the last 400 metres, if she can get back on terms with these guys, they've got just 2 water jumps left to go. We saw Moroccan to take the title. And Makida's Abibe, number 3 on the world list with her 9:03 time, is gliding through this field. If she can have some clean hurdles, she's really going to challenge for the medals. We thought it was 3 broken away, and suddenly, as we come up with 1 lap to go, there's 4.
The bell this time then. Geruto has led the entire race. Moving through on the inside, cheekily moving through is the Bahraini vest of Winifred Mutula Yavi. But Geruto's having none of it. She's in the lead, Yavi, for the world number 1 this year, for about 20 metres. Geruto goes past her as if to say, get out of it, the lead spot is mine, I will be in front, I'm going to control this. She leads with 300 metres to run, into the back straight for the final time. Every hurdle now absolutely critical. Getachew there. Wakuha Getachew, the 26-year-old, a 9:07 athlete, heading for a maximal personal best here, if she can keep this going. 200 to run. Back in 4th place, Makida's Abebe again. Can the 21-year-old get on terms with these 3 in front of her? And Yavi takes that final water jump awfully. She lost 3 or 4 metres there. Geruto into the home straight. Getachew grimacing, big and powerful, but she hasn't got the legs surely to catch Nora Geruto now. And she cruises towards the finish. It's going to be gold for Kazakhstan. The gap is widening all the time. And look at the clock. She's going to pulverise the championship record. Gold. Gold, and what a goal for Nora Geruto. Boy, oh boy. Kazakhstan have gold. Ethiopia have silver. A baby does get the bronze, 1 place better than in Tokyo. And Yavi, the world number 1 coming into these championships, who was so mighty impressive with that victory a month ago in the French capital with 8:56, has to settle for a frustrating 4th. Brilliant running from Geiger, what a well-judged effort. 5th for her. Frerick, 6th place. Pratt in 7th. That is a supreme run from Amy Pratt.
I think Amy Pratt's just taken another 4 seconds off the national record she set in the opening rounds. Might have been 9:14 there for Amy Pratt. Serious running, but Geruto, she didn't get the chance to do Tokyo. She wasn't cleared to compete for Kazakhstan in time for Tokyo. And you always felt like that was the title she deserved to take and that she was capable of taking. But instead, Nora Geruto gets the World Championship title here in Eugene, and she is beyond excited.
Well, the first 3, a long way under 9 minutes. Yavi in 4th place with that awful clearance of the final water jump. Dear, oh dear, she'll regret that one. She, for the Bahrain team, she's finished in 4th place in 9:01.31. Geiger, Frerick's a super 6th, the season best of 9:10. Amy Pratt, 9:50 eventually. 2017 world champion. What a race. I think that will go down as perhaps the greatest mass finish in the women's steeplechase in history. The first 3, a long way under 9 minutes.
But nice work there.
I'm so envious. I'm so envious.
Geruto, yeah, perhaps going, I am so hot, I've won that gold medal, I'm just going to go for a swim. Nice shots there for the Kazakhstani athlete. And then she gets her gold medal, so that's good she didn't take that into the steeplechase as well. Bigfoot just checking she didn't leave anything in there as well.
I'll tell you what, it's so hot, they should probably be copying here on the outfield what they do in cricket in Australia and have sort of inflatable tubs around the outside and make people pay outrageously high prices for a spot in those tubs in the sunshine. It's hot and sticky here, and she was hotter than anybody, Nora Geruto here, winning an 8:53.02, winning by over a second and a half from the Ethiopian pairing Getachew and Abebe. And what now for Geruto? The world record, by the way, is almost unfathomable, 8:44. It is some 9 seconds or so quicker than that winning time of Geruto. Beatrice Chepkoech producing that in Monaco back in July 2018. That has to be the next target for an athlete like Geruto, who led the whole way. There it is, Geruto wins, championship record 8:53.02 in the women's steeplechase. Silver and bronze for Ethiopia, a national record for Wakuha Getachew, 8:54.61. And Abebe, a personal best 8:56. So some great running from the places behind those medalists. National record for Geiger, national record for Amy Pratt, Great Britain. Pedals Chemutai, 9:21.